Hey guys, we've been doing a lot of these 4Q giving 4 stones to 7Q, which makes it 3Q, but all the same. Um, so I thought it'd be interesting to see the difference if we became one done and gave 4 stones to the 4Q. But it should be a different type of game. We'll see. Now, I should know because I already played it, and this is a replay, but I don't remember much about it actually. Okay. I'm white, pinch. Okay, well, I'm just going to settle. Settle with points. I like that. Am I concerned about black getting all the outside? No. Big board, lots to do out there. I'm not concerned. Okay, I'm settled. He's settled. So I don't need to play here. Bottom right. Let's take a look as if I want to play there. Do I think it's somehow biggest? So I play away, black plays here. I play away, black plays here. I'm alive. Everything's fine. He has a cut, right? That means I have 2 moves away and there's a cut there. So far, I'm not feeling like I should have stayed. So let's look at the other way. I come out. He plays away. I'm already feeling that he's got a stick here. So far I like it. So let's have him respond. Can I double? If I can double Hane here, then the board is starting to get big for me. Well, let's take a look. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, sorry, just a second. Boom, boom. Same situation. We're fine. Now, granted, he can get out, but he's still a stick. I'm still alive in the corner. As the game progresses, I can attack that group. So still, I like this. This being said, it kind of leads one to think the Hane's good here. I think that's correct, and I think I should play here. I didn't. I played away. If I was going to do it again, I'd stay here because the best thing I can do is start growing somewhere and like I'm pressing the bottom group. But I didn't. I should have. I thought, well, I'll just settle. I don't see a fancy thing to do anymore. One thing to notice, this is now smaller. How so? I can't develop the right anymore. He's already there. He has a low settled group. So that move's gone. Okay. So I settle. I don't see anything else to do. I settle. We all know this. I settle. I could grow here. No, this isn't. Let's take a quick look. I'm unsettled. If I go to the trouble of settling locally, I'm going to end up with less than 5 points, and he's going to have Sente. But I don't like this. So I just settled this way, so I'm actually settled. Okay. At this point, when we look at where should we go, we see the big A wall. We see a little Aji at B. The bottom's looking good. Well, so we're thinking maybe we should play there. Well, if he pinches, I don't like coming out because I'm at best going to have a settled group. There's really nothing to do here other than attempt to live. So I really don't like the pinch. Instead, now I've done a lot of 3-3s, right? I love the 3-3. And I figured that if he played in this big area, that I can still just flatten the whole thing. It's hard for him to take everything in one move. So I take the corner, I ascente, I go flatten the bottom area. So that's the plan. But he went this way. Fine. Out I come under, oh, he's going to play that one. Okay, don't even think about it. Just play the Joseki out. So we know there's Aji here. Let's say we're in some sort of, let's do this. Okay, now I'm going to start messing with the left. If he plays here and says, please take the corner, the left could get monstrous. The point being that I play it right now, so when the time comes, he doesn't have that choice. At the moment, this is too small, way big for me. So of course he's going to play here. Great. Now when I play on the left, he doesn't have that option anymore. So we can play that as early as you want, but now I thought now was a good time. Okay. In this situation, we know that this gives us this incente. Well, on this board, what am I going to do with that? Build the bottom? There's nothing to build. It's like, that's as far as I can go. That's not much of a build, right? So that's nothing. So one would think I'm going to be using this cente and somehow take away that area. Okay. So we now know that most likely, well, so I'm not concerned about area 1 because if he starts building it, I can just play a cente, run out, it's not his. So here I am encouraging him to play near it. I'm like, go ahead and play this kind of thing, right? Ooh, he's building a big area. No, whenever I want, I can just threaten the whole corner and just start running out. Everything should be fine. I'm not saying game's over or anything. I'm just saying this is not a great place for him to develop. That's why I chose this. Now, I used to play this move all the time. The idea being that if the left is big, then why am I giving him a nice strong move on the left? Instead, if we're saying area 1 is big, which we're actually not saying that, then we play closer to that big area. So I'm being a little confusing. On this board, we're thinking area 1's not big because I have a free move there. So let's say, generally speaking, if I think area 1 is the next big area, I used to play at A, threatening to come under and remove it. Now, I don't do that anymore. Generally, I stopped doing it because I started getting punished. You've heard me say that, where I'll play a move over and over. I just make it part of my game, play it all the time until I start learning it's particularly good, it's particularly bad, when should I do it, and when should I not do it. So I played it, I got punished, I stopped playing it. Well, I don't recall how I used to get punished. So I've started playing it again. And so far, I'm not being punished. So I know that sounds stupid, and it is stupid, but that's me. I'm playing this now. But in this case, I want him to play. I just have a feeling he wants to take it. I shouldn't say him, it's an it. But anyway, here we are. I played there. He goes that way. I think, great. Now I'm looking to make a fight on the left. If we fight, I could easily maneuver to make this sente in the fight, which gets me the corner. So that's kind of the plan here, is get a little aggressive so that my free move becomes great. Just come on under, do my Atari, connect under, live, and nothing happened. Meaning I would have to play here. Well, I don't need that move. It's not a big move. So I just say, okay, that's enough for now. I'm going to see what I can do later. Okay. So now what I want to do is play as close as I can to the A wall safely. So for instance, I would like to play this, right? Let's say he tries to come in. Oh, I'm taking my sente. I get to attack. This all looks great. But I believe this is a bad move. Why? Because he can pinch now. I can't live in the corner. All I can do is start to get out. I mean, I'm really in trouble here. So I decided this is just too close to his wall. So I looked at this one. But again, the problem is that doesn't live anymore. So all those regular moves are gone because his thickness is the corner and the center. So I just need to stay away. That's why I finally come up here. If he comes in, I can connect across. That's fine. If he doesn't, then I can start playing these sorts of moves, and developing things. Okay, so that's why I went here. I would say we've seen 3 or 4 moves that we didn't see when we were 4Q playing against 7Q. That math is bad. 3Q playing 4 stones against 7Q. Okay, I think that math's correct. We played much simpler. Here, I'm paying more attention to what the Joseki allows. How do I use Aji? How close can I get to the wall? A lot more details because we're playing as one done. This is where I wanted to play. Why? This is why I didn't play here. Oh, I've negated his wall. Yeah, but he got the whole top, and I still don't have a living group. So I went this way, encouraging him to take a relatively small area with such a big wall. Okay. This kick is dangerous because it leaves that nasty spot inside. Now black can connect under, right? If I do this way, he's connected under. Well, that's bad. And if I say no, then he can just run out. So this kick, you just can't do unless you have a plan. Well, I came up. So this is me saying I can at least stay healthy in the center. I know I have at least that. But I want to take a crack. I want to be able to look more closely at, can black get out? If, let's say black gets out. Ooh, black's getting out. Yeah. And I'm out. I'm taking away more of his points than he's taking away of mine. And I can still consider, pushing and cutting and stuff like that. So here I did a bit of reading. And I thought, I really wasn't sure. I couldn't read to completion because there's just too many variations. So I read to the point where it's like, black has a chance here. I'm going to take a guess. It's 55% in my favor and 45% good for him. Those are pretty good odds when you're giving someone 4 stones. I'll be able to pull off my 55% with great consistency. He'll be very put to the test to make his 45% work well, if that made any sense at all. Okay, so I came this way. Okay, sure. That's a big area. Yep. Make sure he doesn't get it in Sente. And then turn an area where he's going to be able to do some invading to know it's become my cache as I reduce his big area. Oh, that's big. Okay. One moment ago, I had 0 in area 1. Right now, I'm thinking I've got, let's just go with 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, solid 15. He could have had at least 10 points more in area 2 if he had gotten to play there first. Add that up, that's about 25 points. 15, 10, 25, yeah. So very big move. It wasn't till this move that I felt that I had done hardly any gaining at all. So to here, pretty much has a 4 stone advantage. Now, 3 stone, 2.5 stone. It's a big move. Okay, forward. Yep. It's nothing. I see no Aji there. Near 0. What? Let's double check. Yeah, absolute Gote. Now that made me feel bad. That's a computer being stupid. Would a 4Q miss that? Would a 4Q think White's gonna come in and then start attacking my group? Would he think that? It seemed like it was too like a 10Q move or something. I don't know. But in Go, these things happen. What does it all mean? Well, I've got a Knight's move thing going on around A. That means he can play some move around B, and I'm getting minimal points there. But if I respond, I'm getting significantly more points because I can draw a cleaner line, and he's getting less again. So grow me, reduce him. Sure. One last thing. What's the value of my A stones? Well, will they be attacking the B group? No, my B group's alive. Will they be defending the C group? No, I don't think so. C group's pretty strong. So all they are is points. If I had anything to do that I thought was important, hey, I can get the peep in first. If that peep I felt was valuable, I do that first. I just don't see anything else to do. I mean, I could play here, yeah. Well, which one's bigger? I think his capture is bigger. So I capture this because of the size, and at this point, the size is meaningful. But it doesn't affect any groups. It's only points. Let's see how big it is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 or 13 points. What I do get, what I wouldn't get, what he does get, what he doesn't get, add it all up, around 13 points, seems to me. Okay. We're just going to get healthy. Remember the Aji in the corner. My B is still Sente to kill the corner. Also, C simply walks out. He can't stop me. Can't stop me. Now, for any disbelievers, he can't do anything. He can't Hane because of the Atari. If he plays this, that's Sente and kill the corner. So he can't cut. Plays this way. I fix. I like being out. I'm threatening a stone. Okay. We need to check this out. We're entering an important area. His A stones are looking pretty strong. They're out. They have a couple homes to get to. I'm not going to be bothering the A stones in any significant way. His B stones are looking pretty strong. I mean, will I be cutting and killing there? No. Okay. Then what about my group? One eye. One eye. Okay. He's strong all around, and I only have one eye. So I will be playing here. No question about it. I went this way and out. Let's imagine something a little different. Now, this isn't true, but we're pretending and we say, those A stones, that's a problem for him. So I'm going to go this way because I know, oh, this hurts him so much. Well, then I'm going to go that way. But that's not true. Well, what is true? Black can grow this area really well. Then let's go that way and remove that. And of course, I have an Aji stone there, which I'd love to enact, right? I mean, boom, what's he going to do? It's not, there's Aji here. Okay, place here. I have to start deciding A or B. It's not an easy question for me. I decided to just play here, which is the move I want. And simply, I chose to believe that my A group would be okay and that I would not get my B stone would not be punished. I have no idea if that's true. It felt like it would probably be true, but I had nothing to back it up. So that's kind of, I've gotten in trouble. I'm a lazy player, and that's gotten me in trouble in the past. But I did it, hoping he wouldn't punish me. And sure enough, I get my other move in and then fix. Okay, now I'm great. Okay, good, good, good. I have a bunch of cuts here, or let's, come on, right? I'm cut. Okay, so what do I do? I did some reading. This is connected home. So he gets this in. I'm connected, 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 connected. But if I hadn't read that out, I would have wished I did. So nothing to notice. If he plays here taking an eye away, I have an eye. If he plays here, I have an eye. Okay, so I do have an eye, and I'm out thick, so everything's fine. See the liberty issues with his A group? And we know the cut's really Aji. So I thought, let's just see what he's going to do. Okay. I took a look. Should I play again here? One more time? That one's not so necessary, but I like leaving that weakness for him. This move says I'm getting the big area A, and I'm giving my B group a close home, which is different from playing here which he can do a greater threat here, right? And then start this. So I'm playing closer and tighter. So there's less black can do. Okay. Make sure I get, here I am threatening two eyes. Okay. Sente. I'm thinking at this point, if he takes that away, me threatening to go home, I'll find an eye somewhere. Now that's a little bit of a risk because I didn't read it out, but it sure looks like thickness to me. Okay, enough said. And then we take the eye. Here we notice Tari. He's growing stuff as he's capturing a stone. So I take that away, very big. Should we respond here? Well, quick readout, Tari, which means we're playing this way. It's a full, and now is another Atari coming. It's weak. So I came again. Okay, now I'm feeling strong enough. So when he plays here, I can ignore and not feel bad at all. Now, at the right time, I'm going to press again for the sake of, because that's big, but I started thinking this is bigger. You got it. In game, in game, in game. All right. So up to here, black's still ahead. He's ahead by what? A solid 10 points. I don't recall, but it's a pretty solid amount. So I'm figuring I'm going to lose the game, and that's a fine thing to do. Something we all do all the time. Regular part of Go. But he's getting less here. And now he's dying. Okay, now that's nothing. I just cut. There's nothing he can do. Atari. So now I'm 10 points ahead. The Ataris, that's absolute Gote. I'm alive. I got my points. It's 3 points in double Gote. Pretty small. I go back to taking that area. I finally get my Aji move in. Took all the way to end game till this is finally big enough. Double Sente. I think, maybe not. And take those points. And from there, it's just end game, and it resigns before too long. Resigns there. So I didn't have a one game, but he eventually made a mistake big enough to, 15-point switch, whatever it was. Okay, guys. Hope it was helpful. Catch you later.